my whole life, I was that kid, the fat kid, the one that couldn't run longer than 2 minutes. But I didn't really care. I was always a strong kid as well. Always could beat you up. In rugby, I was always the best. Always got put in the top set. Always got chosen first in rugby. That's how it was for me. Around 10 to 11 years old, had a lot of problems with my brain health and had a lot of headaches. I went to a lot of doctors, had a lot of shit done on me, and by the end of it, we've had to spend a lot of money on it. We just realised, yeah, he's fat. Probably one of the main reasons why he's getting headaches. That was the actual reason why I started, not to get girls, not so people wouldn't bully me. Because if people bullied me, I could just, you get me. That's the life I lived. That wouldn't matter. It's more for the benefits of my health, overall everything. I couldn't even walk up the stairs without getting tired. Imagine how degrading that is as a 12, 13-year-old. So what I started doing was whenever I used to get sweets from my mother or from anyone, I used to put them in a drawer. And I did this over the next year or so. And by the end of this period, I had a full drawer full of sweets, chocolates, chips, whatever, thousands of calories in one little drawer. And this was probably the main starting point of my journey before I even started working out. During this time when I was putting these away, I made this conscious decision that I need to make my future better. Even at 13 I did this, and some of you at like 30 ain't even doing this now. Can't even decide to make your life better for yourself, for everyone. Maybe your priorities are just not straight. For me, I was always an active kid. Always loved going outside, always loved fishing, riding bikes, going out with friends. So that really did help me in the long run. But it wasn't that big of an impact because I fell in love with riding BMX for such a long time. I think it was since I was like 11 to around 14 years old. I fell in love with riding BMX. And I went out every single day to ride. And to be fair, I lost a lot of weight. The weight I lost happened really slowly, but I did end up losing a lot of weight because of it. So, but one day, I went down to the local track. It's like a 2-minute ride. Riding my BMX, doing some sick tricks, jumping up and down. Now it's just lads being lads. But there was this, so there's basically this track. You got 4 lanes, you got first, second, third, and fourth. On the third one, there's this little double at the end. If you don't know what a double is, it's like a little jump that you go over, right and straight into a turn. So I was just confident the whole time. Went up, pump, 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 and then jumped, landed. I was pretty good. I was a bit wobbly, but I landed. So I just had to pedal, my chain broke. Straight to the side, handlebars. I was a little idiot, didn't ride with clip ends. Straight to my leg. Massive gash on my leg. Had to get 14 stitches. It was around an inch deep. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't fat, it would have hit my artery and it could have ended a lot better. So being fat kind of saved my life. So after that, I was in bed for the next 6-7 weeks. I couldn't really do anything. But what I could do was push-ups. And oh damn, I did a lot of push-ups. I couldn't walk up the stairs, but I could do push-ups. This was around end of 2019. I started doing my first ever push-ups. I couldn't do a single push-up. I had to do push-ups on my knees. If you feel like I can only do 5 push-ups, it's hard. I couldn't do one single push-up. That's how bad it was. But I remember on New Year's 2020, we went to one of my dad's and mum's friend's place. They had a bench press. I was like, why not? I'll have a go on it. You can't explain this feeling. The feeling of getting your first ever chest bump at such a young age and realizing if I keep doing this, within the next 2 years, I can be better than every single person I know. So the next day when I got home, me and my brother started a challenge. 25, I think it was, no, it was 100 push-ups every single day for the next month. So 2020 January, I did 100 push-ups every single month. I did 100 push-ups every single day with my brother. And it really started off, and I showed my mum and my fucking dad how hard I had worked in this last month. You know what they did? My dad got me a bench press. It's a bench press that's still here in my room to this day. And from there on, you already know what happened in 2020. COVID hit. I spoke to so many people that during COVID, they got lazy. That was my time to grind. That's when I hit everything and hit it. Everything so well. So what I did, instead of staying at home doing nothing, I got the bench press out, called my friends over during peak COVID when no one was allowed to go outside. I called all my friends over and we were doing bench press every single day. Imagine 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, because COVID was a long time, doing bench press every single day when the government said, oh, don't go outside. That was the start of the journey. After this, when COVID restrictions kind of settled down, gyms opened. I was still not old enough to go gym. You had to be 16 to go gym. So I had to lie about my age. I think I started going gym when I was just turned 15. So I lied about my age for a whole year before I could go gym. But when I got to gym, my first day, I benched 93 kilo at just turned 15. 93 kilo at 15 years of age. I was around like 85 kilo body weight. So it wasn't really impressive, but at 15 years old, 93 kilo is insane. And then over the next months, even now years actually, it's been 2.5+ years, a bit less than 2.5 years since I've been going gym, and 4 years and a month now since I've been working out. I've run many books, made many mistakes, which I hope I can share in my other videos, because today is just going to be about my transformation and basically just trying to motivate you to get into it, because it's a long journey. Not many people are willing to do it, but the people that are, just gains and how it's improved my life and health is just exponential. You can't really plot it against anything else. You can't really compare it to anything else, especially when you're a kid like me. We trained so hard. The training we did, I remember, I think it was last year, it's the first year of my A-levels, which if you don't do A-levels, it's like high school in America, I think, or something similar to that. Instead of doing school and grades, I went gym 4 hours, 6 days a week, hitting bench press 4 times a week, and this is when I hit my all-time PRs of 145 kilo on bench press, which is like 320 pounds, and 225 kilo on deadlift, which don't ask me how many pounds it is. But my grades did fall, and I did make an academic comeback this year, but at an expense in my gym. But we'll talk about that in another video. But otherwise, now I'm jacked. I've met so many people in the gym, made so many new friends, and it's just extremely improved my life. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like it, because I'm going to be making more videos, some of my tips, how I managed to do this, the ways I did this, everything I've learned along the way, and hopefully I can help you one day to get jacked.